Though I get that the situations recently involving police, there's Dante Wright, Adam Toledo, they're different than this situation. This is why people out there, we get it. We're not stupid. Anybody watching this video isn't stupid. But people out there need to recognize that when it comes to police, this is why they don't play. This is why they can't play. Can't play your game. Don't put yourself in a situation where you find yourself running from police or you have a gun in some interaction with police. It's as simple as that. And again, I know there's nuance in those other cases. This is why we need these reminders. We don't get enough of these in the media because these don't sell. But this is why police can't play. San Antonio cop is shot in the hand by driver during routine traffic stop, but still manages to return fire and kill 2 suspects in truck. A San Antonio police officer was shot in the hand during a gunfight with a suspect at a traffic stop on Friday, officials said. Chief William McManus said the driver and officer were having a casual conversation for a couple of minutes before the suspect fired without warning. Police still don't know why the suspect opened fire. Both suspects, 2 men, were killed. A third passenger, a woman, was shot in the upper torso. Whew. The upper torso, hopefully they didn't, ruin any of that chest meat, and was rushed to an area hospital. Hey, there's no equality here. 2 men are dead. The woman still alive? Hey, that's not fair. Come on, there should be 1 woman dead for every man dead, or at least 77% of a woman. This is San Antonio's second police-involved shooting in 2 days. Seems like a routine traffic stop. Put your life on the line every time you go out. You think that everything's cool, you're just having a good conversation. Obviously, we want to wait for more details to come out here. What's the motive? Obviously, we're never going to be able to hear from the suspect as to why he did what he did. Let's explore here. Maybe we'll get some more information. Maybe there was a warrant out or something like that. 1 bullet hit the officer in the hand, and another hit his radio. The officer retreated and returned fire, killing the driver and passenger. Both men. The driver or passengers weren't making any motions with their hands, and no one made any excited movements or raised their voices, said McManus, adding he doesn't know why the driver resorted to violence. The police officer's identity wasn't revealed, but McManus said he's a 5-year veteran of the force and is recovering in the hospital. He's been placed on administrative leave, according to the San Antonio Police Department. Here's the female, maybe, that survived. She was shot in a gun battle in the upper torso. I was going to say, knowing San Antonio, having been in the city a couple days just to check it out, my guess would be that the individuals weren't black. When I was in San Antonio, almost everybody was either white or Hispanic. So if I had to guess, I would say that the officer was one of the 2 and the suspects were one of the 2, just based on the demographics of the city without knowing the names of anybody involved. What does it matter? Doesn't. So why the fuck did I mention it? I don't know. Did that add anything to the conversation? No! Shut up. Keep reading. Both men who were killed appeared to be in their mid-20s, the chief said. San Antonio police said their names will be released after the medical examiner makes positive identifications for both men. Police said the third victim, a 22-year-old woman, she's only 22? Yikes, was grazed by a bullet. I'd imagine that's supposed to be grazed by a bullet. And her injuries aren't life-threatening. The woman gets to survive. No fair. It's not fair. The SAPD shooting team and internal affairs will conduct separate but concurrent investigations per department protocols. The case will then be forwarded to the Bexar County District Attorney's Office for an independent review. This is San Antonio's second gunfire exchange, which we read. On Thursday, a man with mental issues was shot and killed by police after he drove up to the terminal of San Antonio International. Oh my goodness. And this is what I say every time. And what you know, every time, mental health issues. The same thing we learned about in Indianapolis recently, right? It's every time. Every time. Help people. God damn it. I know not everybody wants help or seeks help. The signs aren't always there. But they said the signs were there in the Indianapolis shooting, and we do often hear that the signs are there after the fact. Everybody's a Monday morning quarterback, as they say, right? The neglected mental health system. You can't solve everything, Just like with police, you can't get rid of every police shooting that happens. Perhaps we need to look at more investment in mental health, not less. This article then goes into what Biden was saying about Indianapolis. A national embarrassment? Fuck Biden. He's a national embarrassment. He's a fucking disgrace. Why do they even work this into the article just to make it longer? Forget this. We're done with this. Let's go to the comments. Biden is a national embarrassment. There you go. Most likely these dead imbeciles had illegal contraband or something implicating. We'll read the update soon, if I'm right. And this is what I talked about in my video several days ago about DeAndre and the gated community incident with the drill sergeant. We wait a couple days. Now, obviously, it seems like I'm going against my own rule here, but not arriving at any conclusion, I swear. That's why we wait. Let's wait a few days. Let's see what happens. Let's see if there's warrants, what was in the car, what was going on. Let's talk to the girl. She probably knows something. She'd probably be more than happy to say, no. It was them. It was them. It wasn't me. I hate criminals. Yeah, they suck. Just keep politicizing these shootings, and there will never be a good outcome. So, it seems like the new norm for a traffic stop is both parties exchange gunfire and see who kills who first. Kind of sucks if the passengers had no idea that the driver was, that's a great point for the girl and the passenger. We don't know that they were riding dirty. If you interact with these individuals, let's say I was potentially a dirtbag, and you're rolling with me, and your lady's with you, and we're all rolling somewhere to get some food, you probably know that I'm a dirtbag. Not saying that you know that I got the gun under the seat, or I got the Coke stashed under the seat. And again, I'm not saying that's what happened. Just giving a hypothetical here. The company you keep matters, is the point. If I'm a shitbag, you probably know I'm a shitbag because I've done shitbag things in your presence. I'm not able to keep that life separate. But that being said, it definitely does suck for the passengers involved. If, indeed, they had no involvement in this and were totally innocent. Her picture is all over the media. Glad policeman is going to be okay. Crazy world. Can't trust anyone. True. Bravo. I needed this story. That's true. I guess we did need some good news. Isn't this what the police are dealing with far too often every day? There you go. Let's end it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. Looks like a happy ending at this point. Take care, everyone. Be well. And if you know somebody that's riding dirty, don't ride with them. Take an Uber.